Hi, I'm Lara Waldman, author of Money Manifestation Mastery. Today, we're going to speak about letting go to let in, what you need to let go of to create space to welcome in what it is that you truly desire. On this path of money manifestation mastery, creating wealth in your life guided by your heart, body, and soul, a big part of this journey is learning to let go, something I call soulful surrender, releasing to the old so that you can welcome in the new. So this sounds great. This sounds like a simple concept, but the challenge is where we grip on to the old, where we cling on to the known, to the comfort zone, to habits that you've developed a long time ago, perhaps, to the world as you know it. It can be deeply stressful to a part of yourself to let go and to change. So it's really important that this process is held consciously and mindfully with conscious intention, because left to your own devices, you will naturally grip on, cling on, and just keep looping in the same old cycles, the same old habits, the same old patterns, and the same old results. So if you find yourself spinning in the same cycles in your finances, in your business, flatlining, getting stuck, or experiencing a decline or problems in your business, and almost the opposite of what you want happening, this is a really important subject to pay attention to. Your soul, your inner guidance system, the consciousness of your business is guiding you into change, is guiding you into growth, is guiding you into evolution, into the new. We are building new pathways into your future, where you are consciously and mindfully creating the results that you want, not just on a mind level, but you're being guided into on a heart level, on a soul level, on a body level. That is beyond your current level of thinking. That is beyond the hardwiring of your mind. And it is going to challenge you as well as excite you. So you may want those beautiful results, that big, beautiful vision, but to get there is going to require a lot of letting go and a lot of change. And I have found that I'm personally in this process and in this cycle all of the time. Just as I adjust and adapt to a new way of doing things, there's more letting go to do. I really learned this raising children. They would grow and develop constantly, as children do. And just as I was getting used to a certain stage of development, they would change again. And there was never holding ground to just one way of doing things. Little babies grow very fast and they're constantly changing and developing. And the way to parent them in one stage or one cycle of development needs to adapt and change into a new phase and stage that they're in. So that's really obvious when we think about parenting children, for example, but not so obvious and clear when it comes to your business, when it comes to your finances, and when it comes to aspects of your life. In fact, the older we get, there seems to be a tendency to want to stay the same. We seem to struggle to adapt the older that we get, but it's still absolutely possible. It just needs support. It needs holding and it needs facilitation. You need to create conscious space in order to do the letting go, in order to let in. Because what you're holding onto or clinging onto, those old ways of doing things, those old habits, the familiar, the comfort zone, will actually keep you stuck, will keep you blocked from moving forward. And what we want to do is create space in order to receive the new, to expand your capacity to receive. So what it is that you want moving forward into your future will require you to let go, to release, to loosen your grip, and to stop controlling life, which is easier said than done. So what we want to do is help you with the letting go process and to help you understand that letting go is a part of life. And there is always the opportunity for growth, and change is a constant. In fact, change is the thing that we can rely on the most, and yet we fight that. So in a way, this process of letting go to let in is actually surrendering to life cycles. It's surrendering to nature. It's surrendering to something that's very natural and normal. But your beautiful brain is going to kick in and grip on to hold you in place, to try and keep everything as you've known it. So this is that inner battle that can take place when it comes to stepping into the new. My money manifestation mastery methodology, my daily practice, is designed to support you with this. You need a conscious practice where you're actively choosing to let go, to soulfully surrender, ideally each and every day. This requires you to relax, to breathe, to stop so that you can release. And what I learned as a healer is that when you stop and when you relax, when you feel safe, the body and your mind, we will naturally start to shift, to change, to rebalance, to reacclimatize. That's what happens naturally when we're held in a safe, supported environment. So it becomes essential that you allow yourself to be held in a space for this process to happen. But please note that there will be a very natural resistance to this process. A part of you does not want to let go. A part of you does not want to change. A part of you wants to stay exactly as you are and where you are. But there's another part that longs for change, that longs for growth, that longs to adventure into life, into the unknown, to expand your version of reality, to experience new things. And that's part of what we're doing on this path of heart, body, soul aligned wealth creation, of entrepreneurship, of business. We're path makers, innovators, problem solvers. We like to adventure. We like to take risks. We like the new. And in order to get there, in order to create those new results, there will be a letting go. There will be a releasing that needs to happen. So remember to create space for this process, to allow yourself to relax, to allow yourself to let go, to allow yourself to surrender. And as you do that, you need to allow yourself to feel that loss, to feel that grief, to feel that sadness, to feel that fear, and hold space for those emotions to move through you. They will shift and change. There's a natural tendency to want to avoid feeling. But if you can allow yourself to let go and just feel those feels, hold space for them, breathe through them, but not get attached to the stories that are coming up, what your mind is telling you. I know that my mind can come up with a lot of stories when I'm in the letting go process. Sometimes it catastrophizes. What will happen if I keep going? Or what will happen if I let go? And it's all what happens when we're in the unknown. And there may be things that you need to let go of that you received comfort in. But I promise you, it will not be on the same level or the same version of what your mind is telling you and the stories that you're telling yourself. So again, you need to hold space for everything that's coming up in the letting go, the emotions that are coming up, the stories that you're telling yourself, the reaction that you're having through your nervous system, through your body, and helping yourself to relax. My step 1 to money manifestation mastery is relax. Step 2, release. When you relax, you create a safe space for yourself, you will naturally release and let go. It needs some space, it needs holding, it needs facilitation, and you may need to be supported with this process. I know I make sure that I invest in people that will hold me and support me through change. I still need my hand held through some things that can be very scary or very uncomfortable. So please know, support is a superpower. Make sure that you receive support to help you to let go, to help you to soulfully surrender. It's a really beautiful concept. It's a really nice idea, and it's easier said than done sometimes. You will logically want to change. You will logically want to move forward. You will logically, of course, want those amazing results in your finances, in your business, in your life. But there'll be a part of you that'll be gripping on, clinging on, desperately holding on for dear life. And that's the part that we need to deal with. It's not logical, and it's going to kick in as a default, your default reaction. So that's part of what you're dealing with the soulful surrender. That's saying, let go, let God. Sounds good, easier said than done. But please know that letting go, soulfully surrender, is an essential part of the money manifestation mastery methodology. It is part of a regular practice, if not daily practice. And it needs to be done consciously, mindfully, intentionally, and on purpose, and ideally held and facilitated. So make sure to create what I like to call sacred space, or space for the releasing work, the letting go work, holding yourself through change, alchemizing the past through the power of your present in order to move forward and start creating in your future. When you let go, you're creating space. And in that space, you'll have more room to move forward. I call it expanding your capacity to receive. You need to clear space in order to welcome in what you want. And if you're gripping on, controlling, clinging on to the old, you actually limit or squash your capacity to receive. You put unconscious blocks and barriers to welcoming in that next level. So these are the invisible barriers to receiving what you want, the invisible walls that are keeping you in separation between where you are now and what you want. So I would love to know what is landing for you in today's conversation. What do you need to let go of? What are you clinging on to for dear life? Please share in the comments below. I'm a big advocate of making these patterns visible, because once you see them, once you identify them, once you name them, it helps to loosen the grip and to also understand that it's completely normal and you're not alone. And if you would like any more support with letting go to let in, soulfully surrender, I've got a wealth of resources for you. Please visit the links via this video below. You can join us for my upcoming events. I've got my wealth retreat, online masterclasses, live events, all designed to support you with this process, to listen to that soul's wisdom, that heart consciousness, get clarity of vision, and to help you to know what to let go of, to support you with letting go to let in. It's one of the things that I support you with on this path. So don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Come and join us for one of my upcoming events, and I look forward to diving in even deeper with you very soon.